afternoon and welcome to the garden by the sea. I'm sitting in the nearest place of the ocean I can almost be in this garden. So you can see behind me, and this is probably perhaps an invitation for soaking the vibes of the ocean. And even if you're inside your house practicing this video with me, I'm inviting you to connect to the waters. This practice will be slow and really connecting into the depth of our being, believing that it is thanks to the water that we are connected with each other, all one. So make your space, maybe fill a cup of water for you to drink during this session, no problem, or to even gaze at. And otherwise, believe that those waters behind me are with you as we practice together. And I invite you to create a little cup in your hands and just closing your eyes as you visualize waters, crystal waters, clear waters within you. I invite you to stay with this cup of water, eyes open or closed, and I will sing a mantra about the waters as well that you're welcome to sing with me, or just stay to tune in and prepare our bodies and our mind for the practice that will follow. We are the waters, we are the mountain, oh sacred mother, open our heart. We are the waters, we are the mountain, oh sacred mother, open our heart. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. We are the waters, we are the mountain, oh sacred mother, open our heart. We are the waters, we are the mountain, oh sacred mother, open our heart. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Taking this water and pouring it above you, blessing your body, feeling into those clean water, blessing you, and again, cup of water pouring on top of you. And I'm connecting to the womb, your womb, and the womb of the universe, feeling into this low belly breath and feeling into the movement of your belly in and out. Closing your eyes, softening just the gaze. And then just creating a hip lift to your hands. And bringing those hands into the kidney area, lower back, the battery of your body. Rubbing it together. Making sure that during this whole practice we will take care of our bodies, take care of our own waters. And again, glide your hands to the floor, the bladder, the womb, the reproductive system. And as we let go of our hands, we're going to bring our arms up, both hands, and lower one hand to the side and stretch out. Let's do it with the breath. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, bend to the other side. Let go. Again, inhale, arms reach. Exhale to the side. Enjoying that nice side stretch. Inhale again, arms reach up. Exhale to the side. And stay here, lengthen that side body. Let's do it again. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale to the side. And a bit faster now. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale to the side. This time both arms to the level of your shoulder. Big sort of extension sideways, and exhaling you can hook your hands together and run your back, navel towards spine at your pace. Few times. Inhale, extend and expand, and exhale, circle your back, run nest, and let go. Hands behind you. Find a nice reach and lift from the chest towards the sky. And then come back and come on all four. Feeling into the movement of your spine in any sort of direction that feels good and that feels right, to honor those waters, to wake up your body, to move with fluidity, with gentleness, with awareness as well. Running your back, circling your hips, twisting, curving. Settling back on all fours, the left leg is going to reach up with the leg bend, and then just tapping the top knee against the other knee. Just finding a little sort of stretch to the back of the legs, and you can move your hips like if you were sitting on top of your legs. So again, knee reach up, and then hip fold over the other knee, both knees together with perhaps a little sort of sit and run back as you go. Let's do that a few times. Knee reach up and bend against the other knee, back of the knee. And then settle back on all fours. We do the same onto the right leg. So leg lift, and then top knee join the back of the bottom knee, and movement into your hips. Few times. Last one. Tap, maybe sort of bend over. And then lift your sitting bone, straighten your back, push through your arms and hands to find Adho Mukha Svanasana, down a facing dog, with perhaps finding some movement into your legs. One leg's bent, the other one straighten.
Just enjoy that stretch out through your shoulder, back, upper arms. When you're ready, the left leg is going to reach up and you're going to keep the foot flexed, so the toes pointing towards you, not pointing towards the sky. And as you lower the legs, just going to ground your back heel. So the left big toe and other toes goes around your right heel to just ground the foot down. Let's do that 2 times, and then open up your hips, so drop the hip to the side before you do some nice circle into the hip. Use the gravity of the leg to circle and find the movement. How far can you go into that movement in your hip? Then bring back the knee into chest. Strengthen the leg with the foot flex one last time before you come back into down dog. Same thing with the right leg. So lift and keep your foot flexed for now, and use big toe and other toes to ground your left heel down. Let's do that 3 times. So you inhale, you reach, and you exhale, you ground the leg down. Just feeling into that groundness of the leg. And last one, as you lift the leg, you open up the hip sideways and really twist your upper body. Let go of the leg. And you can add the circle into the hip that I haven't done into that video, but that you probably should do. It's a mistake from myself, so I apologize. And we meet again on all 4 with some spinal wave movement, lifting the sitting bones, rounding your back, and circling the body back from down dog to a plank. And then you may or not lower your knees depending on the energy you have and what you want to activate into this movement. Well, let's do that a few times, and then settling back into your down dog. Few more spinal waves before you drop totally your knees down to come back on all 4, curving the spine and rounding your back, looking at the belly button. One more time, curve, inhale, exhale, round your back, look at the belly button, and push through your arms. Lift the right leg, and this time as you exhale, step the foot in between your hands, lower your back knee, and pivot that back knee to find that sort of baby warrior position, and movement into the upper body as you're going to drop your elbow on top of the knee, finding a stretch onto the side body, and then reach down with your hand level with knee and foot. That makes sense? So from one side to the other. Inhaling, you will be elbow, knee to one side, exhaling to the other side, and then come back, pivot back, the knee, and find that sort of low lunge and movement again into your hips. I like the circular movement, but you're welcome to just adapt, and whatever movement comes natural for you here to do so. Then you can strengthen the left leg, so you lift the back, you lift your knee off the ground, and just feeling that nice stretch of the leg straight. Then keep your left hand down and find a twisted lunge. If it's too much, you can drop back the left knee down. Movement into your arm, like half circle from one side to the other. Feeling the reach and the fluidity into your shoulder from one side to the other. Then drop back your knee, and again, baby warrior, arms reach, elbow knee connect to the front, and hands come down. This time, sweep forward and bring back the leg down. Lift, inhale, down dog. Left leg this time, reach up, exhale, slide the foot in between your hands, lunging and pivot your back knee. Little warrior, arms level of the shoulder, inhale, left elbow to the knee, exhale, hands down. And again, movement into your arms, inhale, elbow, knee, reach, and exhale, and right hand down and top arm on top of you. One last time. Transition through the baby warrior, and then both hands to the inner side of the leg, pivot back, the back foot, and movement into your hips. Half circle, full circle. Again, whatever works. Then you can increase that movement by lifting your right knee off the ground, finding that nice stretch into your legs. And when you're ready, you still can keep the knee down. We're gonna leave the left arm and left hand up and finding the movement into the shoulder, big circle or half circle from one side to the other, and enjoy. Just really feel into your body. No need to look too much at what I'm doing, rather than tuning in so that it feels fluid for you. When you're ready to come back on all four, we're going to come onto our forearms and lower the entire body. So hips come down, flatten your feet, and find a reach from the chest bone, from the sternum. Then you can bend the left leg. You can add a twist as the left hand reach for your foot, or if not reach, you can just do a gentle twist. Same thing on the other side, right leg bend, maybe reach and twist, and come back. Bend both legs, and you can sort of glide your feet together from one side to the other, and using this movement like if you were massaging hips and thigh muscles. And when you're ready, then tap your toes down, and then get ready to lift arms and legs off the ground. So engagement of muscle, and then dropping down to the ground. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, you lift, and exhale, you drop. Then bring back your hands underneath your shoulder, around your spine, and staying onto the fingertips, just try to find that movement to the upper spine, to glide through your hands, forward and down, and pushing back. So inhale, reaching forward, exhale, down. And once we've done a few times, again we come back on all four. Right leg's gonna reach up. You can point the foot up, and then pivoting into your warrior 2. So we did the baby warrior, now we are into full warrior, and same movement into the arms. Elbow, knee to one side, and then keeping the legs bent, we reverse the warrior. And again, inhale to the front, exhale to the back, the legs stay bent. Again, reach, elbow, knee, inhale, exhale, slide to the side. And this time sweeping forward, relaxing, strengthening your front leg, maybe finding a smaller gap between both legs, and finding the triangle Trikonasana with both legs straight, hips facing forward, and both arms straight, gazing up if the balance is with you. And then bend again the leg, come back into warrior 2, and both hands on each side of your foot. Step back your leg, finding the way to lift the foot off the ground, and coming back on all four. Lifting your heels off the ground, lowering on all four, inhale, curve, and glide through into that sort of half chaturanga before you come back into down dog. Left leg this time, inhale, reach, exhale, step the foot in between your hands, and open up into warrior 2 onto the left side. And same thing, movement into the upper body, elbow, knee to one side, exhale, slide to the back. Inhale to the front. Exhale, keep the front leg bent, slide to the back. Again, one more time. Inhale to the front. Exhale to the back. When you come back, then we're going to focus on strengthening our front leg and reducing the gap so that we find a steady, stable pose, the hips facing forward, both legs straight. Reach up with your right arm into Trikonasana, triangle. Strong push down into your feet. Lower back, warrior two. Both hands on each side of your foot. Find a way to lift back your leg to come back into down dog. And here we're going to lower into our forearms, still finding like a really nice push of the shoulder upward. And you can lift the right leg up and bring the knee almost into the chest or lower both legs. Left leg, inhale, stay onto your forearms, and exhale, tap the top knee onto the back knee of the bottom one, and then straighten your arms and lower your forearm. If that's too much, you can either stay into down dog or stay into forearms down. And when you're ready, we're going to step our feet forward to come into a forward bend, the way it works with your body. So maybe bending your legs, maybe grabbing the back of your legs to really do a nice hugging action of the hamstring, back muscles, back legs muscle. And if this is too much, then bend the legs and focus on strengthening your back. And next one, we'll slide our hands underneath the sole of our feet. So if your arms are straight and that's enough, that's okay. And if there is some room, then you can be looking at sort of bending your arms and pointing your elbows down as you push your feet into your hands. Beautiful. And let's come out and squatting with our arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands into heart center and settle your elbows again, your knees into Malasana. The back is straight. Squeeze of the pelvic floor to draw the energy upward. Soften and relax into your wrist and create some movement of your hands from one side to the other. Circling, softening into all 10 fingers, playing with your wrist and settling back into Malasana. This time you can hold one opposite ankle with your hand and the other arm slide above you to find again that nice stretch. Inhale, opposite side. Hold the ankle and the other arm bend over you. Sweep forward. Inhale to the side. Exhale to the other side and breathe here. Stay and enjoy. And then sweep forward, and when you're ready, we're going to come into a seat with the feet joined together away from your groin, so sort of diamond shape, and folding over with your upper body, using any props if you need to soften into your back, so that you can feel the ease of being folded forward wherever your body has landed. And soften. Breathe comfortably where you are, accepting your body as it is. And then come back, strengthen your spine. This time you're going to strengthen the right leg, and the left leg is going to come over. It's the preparation of a twist. Right arm hugging the left knee, Using your backhand to straighten your spine. Keep the foot flex of the leg that is straight. Feel into the length of your spine. And relax. Keep the foot hooked on top of your thigh. Use both hands and roll the shoulder toward each other. Create a bit of resistance between upper body and leg into this pose without moving much. Feeling the engagement of the glute muscle. And just breathing naturally and remembering the fluidity of our waters inwardly. And then keep the same shape for your leg, but this time you can just hold knee and heel with your hands before you grab the foot sideways and push your knee away from you. At the same time, anchor your hip down with your right hand. Try to focus onto the straight spine and then the engagement of the core that is needed to stay straight. And then bring back the foot like if you were doing your twist, but this time we bend the bottom leg. Depending on everybody, a twist might be just enough. If you want to go further, then you will be looking at bringing both knees on top of each other into a sort of triangle shape and folding over. And again, wherever you've landed, just stay here, breathing and softening. And when you're ready to unroll back, we're going to reach up with both arms. Left arm's going to stay up and the right's going to circle around, bending into our back, maybe binding. If not binding, keep the hands into the back and the sort of push of your elbows backward. And if you have the bind, you can add the falling forward action on top of your legs in the same shape. And come back, relax, straighten both arms, use your hands behind you, hug both knees into the chest, maybe give it a good shake or sliding one leg on top of the other, and shake it all out, enjoying. And when you're ready, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, so starting with your twist. So this time the left leg is straight, right leg bent, so it's your left arm who's hugging the knee in and using your back hand to strengthen your spine. Staying for a few nice conscious breaths into your twist. Remembering our connection to our waters. And then as you untwist, keeping the leg where it is and bringing both hands behind you to give a good stretch to the glute. And again, just stay here. Once you've done, then hold the leg in the same position but holding a knee and foot with both hands before you glide your leg to the right side, right hand, right foot, pushing the knee away from you, strengthening your spine, and in the same time anchoring down your hip onto that left side. Nice breath, nice long spine, connection from the earth through the tailbone to the sky through the crown of the head. And then again, so either you stay into a twist if it's too much, or you can look at folding one knee on top of the other and folding your upper body over your legs. Round it back, just softening within. this time, both arms extend to that diagonal. And it's the right arm, opposite, that stays up, and left that goes around to bind into your back if it's available for your body. If not, just keep your hands and elbows into your back without the bind. If you bind, then fold over, softening, relaxing, creating space into that tangled shape. And let it go again. Use your hands behind, check on your legs, and drop both knees from one side to the other. You can go fast or slow, just adapt the pace that feels right. The next one, just keep your feet folding into each other and use your forearms to lean back. And then you can just lie down, still keeping your feet together, but allowing your arms to swing by the top of your head and relax. And then bring the knees together. As you bring your arms together, you can be pointing feet and fingers towards the sky, and then opening up. So again, the knees drop to the side, arms overhead with a nice bend into your arms, or like almost like you were sweeping action of your arms, and just doing that movement a few times. And then roll onto one side of your body. Just try to, as you do this rolling sort of movement from one side to the other, just focus on being the most gentle you can be. You can go slow and just enjoy. And then cross your feet over, whichever one comes first on top, remembering which side you're doing. And you can hold either the edge of your feet or the ankles. And just softening into your back, connected to the ground beneath you. And then just change the crossover of your feet. And same thing, you can close your eyes already. Diving within, offering yourself the gift of your presence. Gratitude for you to take this time for practice that honor your body and your mind. And when you let go of your feet, of the crossover, you can hold on the other edge of your feet, bringing the knees towards the ground. Maybe you like to rock your body side to side, like if you were to massage the hips, or maybe you like the stillness. In this position that massage our inner organs. And stay gentle, stay kind. Watch the thought passing by. Don't grasp anything. Don't judge anything. And let go. Hug your knees into the chest and prepare for another reclining twist as your knees drop to your right side together and you extend the left arm. But maybe here you can bring your hand on the kidney area, so on the lower back, just as a support and a feel of the heat coming from your hand into your kidney, charging up those batteries and relaxing. And then come back, bring again both knees back to chest before you lower them onto the other side, extending first the arms, and then if you feel like bringing again the hand as a support onto your lower back, reaching for the energy of the kidney as we charge up our battery, getting ready for whatever will be happening after this session. As you come out of your twist, drag your knees into the chest. And then you can bring your hands as a support onto your hands, onto your back, as you straighten your legs and find your shoulders standing. So the foundation, you push shoulders and elbow into the ground as you straighten the leg, or find any variation that you may like to practice into this posture. So whether the feet together as sort of diamond shape, or legs apart, or movement into the legs as a split on one side, on the other. Again, just explore, unless you prefer stillness and can just stay into stillness, into a shoulder standing. And when we lower, we will lower the knees by our ears and straighten our legs into Hadasana, as the hands can be either down onto the ground or still as a support onto your lower back. And as you roll back out, one last time we can just bring the arms overhead and then hands onto knees as you let go of the knees towards the ground, and hug the knee into chest, making some gentle circles from one side to the other. Maybe squeezing toes and fingers, feeling that fluidity into all those little joints. Maybe shaking hands and feet, legs and arms. Another big stretch, arms overhead, maybe rolling your feet side to side before you settle into your last posture for this session together, the corpse pose, Shavasana. Maybe you like to have one hand onto belly, one hand onto the chest, and just staying here, eyes closed, for the time that you need, that when you step out of this practice, you feel rejuvenated, you feel like you've gifted yourself a time to charge up. And I will sing again mantra, unless if you prefer to get on with your day, and you can stop this video. May this practice be of deep nourishment for the water within you. May those beautiful waters surrounding us connect us and make us feel part of one world, all together. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you for practicing with me.